So we'd like to welcome everybody. And we got a lot of our players and support, some family and friends of the program watching in. We've got a couple of our players here with us today. They're helping us with our Little League camp, so we're excited to have these guys here. But we're certainly excited about the announcement that we have. This has been something that's been in the works for about a month and a half now. Coach Anders and I, with the support of Coach Sims, our athletic director, kind of got us to this point, so we're super excited. As you can see on the screen, we're talking about our 2019 season opener. When Coach Anders and I began discussing, we had 3 open games that we needed to fill, and one thing, something came up on the internet, and we kind of chased that down and followed the lead a little bit. And as it turned out to be a really great opportunity for us, something that we couldn't pass up. So, we're certainly excited about this opportunity, and hopefully I'm sure our players will be excited too. So, as you see, it's the Sharks. We're playing the Sharks, and I've kind of ribbed these guys that are here today. They've been trying to guess and trying to figure it out. Go ahead, Ben. So if you were to Google the team that we were going to play, it's HPU. So it's kind of the battle of the HPUs. Anytime we Google HPU on Yahoo or Google, the first thing pops up possibly is the school that we're talking about playing. So we're talking about the battle of the HPUs. And without further ado, the announcement that we have is we're going to open up our 2019 season at Hawaii Pacific University in Honolulu, Hawaii. We're excited. Yeah. And like I said, this has been a really an ongoing process. Coach Anders done a ton of work on this and trying to do airlines and that sort of stuff. But it's been fun to see this process kind of evolve. And as you can see, we've got 5 games scheduled. We got a doubleheader on Friday, doubleheader on Saturday, then a single game on that Sunday. So it's going to be a lot of baseball, but I think it's a tremendous way for us to open our season. And to that point, we'll have a lot of seniors on the roster next year, so I think it's a kind of a great bookend for them in their senior season to start their season off this way. Go ahead, Ben. So we'll fly from Dallas, Fort Worth. We'll fly out of Love Field and fly through LAX to Honolulu. We'll fly out on the 30th of January, and we'll fly back on February the 3rd. I actually get back to Brownwood sometime middle of the afternoon on the 4th. So I want to thank Coach Sams. He's been really for this trip. We always take a trip out of state, and this is obviously out of state, something that I'm not sure if any of our athletic programs at Howard Payne have ever had the opportunity to do. So I want to thank him for backing us on this, and thank Coach Anders, who's up in New York coaching the collegiate team. I want to thank him for his work in trying to get this going and get it to the point that it is now. Hunter?
Yeah, we're extremely excited to announce it. When Coach Anders and Coach Lynn approached me about it, they said, we always are in favor of taking out-of-state trips, and they said, well, what about outside the continental United States? So they did a good job of using some words in there to get it going, but what a fabulous opportunity is for our athletic department as a whole, but more importantly, our baseball team, who does a phenomenal job sharing their faith with what they believe in, community service and outreach within our community, and then having a great social media presence, and that's what we're always pushing in our athletic department. So one thing that we try to be very intentional on is student-athlete experience, and what better way to be able to go and see a rich part of the very new history of America, and to be able to take a trip like this and be able to incorporate some things involved in that of some history with some wars and things like that to take advantage of the situation fully and completely. And so these guys are extremely lucky. I will say that our 18-ish seniors have definitely earned this, but will be a trip that we'll be able to go out there and win some baseball games to start the season off right. So super excited about it. Thank you for all of you Yellow Jacket faithful that have tuned in to see this, and definitely support us along the way, because we'll need your time, your treasures, and your talents to obviously be able to pull off a trip like this. And don't be afraid to support us and get on board with our Jacket Century Club. Sting 'em.
So just in closing, to our players that are watching, we'll reach out to you guys individually to kind of give you guys some more specific details by the week's end. But again, we're super excited for this opportunity. Go Jackets!
One more quick summary. Say it again. Like what exactly we're doing.
Do I know?
Just summarize it again. What exactly you're doing.
Okay, so in summary, our 2019 season opener will be against Hawaii Pacific in Honolulu, Hawaii. We'll play 5 games against those guys. We'll play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a doubleheader on Friday, doubleheader on Saturday, and a single 9-inning game on Sunday.
Sting 'em.
Yeah! Going to Hawaii, baby!